Well, if you don't watch the analysis I'm doing on Nvidia right now, you will probably regret it greatly. That's because I've started the analysis based on my 27 years of experience. First of all, Nvidia is the #1 company in the US by market capitalization and supply zone, is the monthly candlestick chart. You all know about the resistance level, but I can also present it in my own way. The 210 price barrier has arrived. It has to bounce back. If it doesn't bounce back, it won't be easy. Because this is a monthly chart, you might not see it clearly. But let's take a look at the weekly chart. If we look at the weekly chart, this is a line I've drawn in advance, and we need to hold the 210 and 209 levels. If this 8 and 7-hour level starts to break down, it could immediately drop to 195. What I'm saying is that we need to support this line. I've drawn here if we can't do that. It will be tough. You all probably know this too. What appears positive is that this line exists here. The fact that this price range exists, countless people are either new buyers, profit takers, or short sellers. I think it's fortunate that various organizations, individuals, and such people are mixed together, like this. So, the existence of a supply wall is considered a good thing. But looking at the daily chart, it feels very unstable. Looking at daily chart, the length of the decline was this much, isn't it? So if you just move this over as it is, it should have ended around this point. But I hope it ends around $214 right below. But it has come down to $210 and is coming down to here. Of course, since this is an intersection with something from the past, I just hope it can go down to $210. But if this goes up to $207 to $208, it could directly threaten to drop to $195. Of course, this doesn't apply to those who bought at the bottom. This would be relevant for those looking to make new purchases, or those whose average purchase price isn't very high, or those who bought at $200 and are currently seeing about a 15% profit, but are now seeing their average purchase price come down again. Alternatively, for those engaged in day trading, rather than scalping, I want to say that this is the level that needs to be maintained right now. Of course, I'm planning to analyze Nvidia and other large-cap stocks, weekly or periodically on my channel. But if this price range is not maintained, it could be a bit risky. This is the daily chart, and if we go back to the weekly chart, this week will be crucial. Since today is Wednesday, we need to maintain this price range until Thursday or Friday, or we should see some doji candles or single candlestick patterns. If we keep getting consecutive bearish candles, it could drop to $194 in a short period, so I hope you keep that in mind.